We're back again to the Niger Republic and their whole, they've been going through and fro with the Nigerian government, not just the Nigerian government, but because the president of the Nigerian government is also the leader of the economic community of West African states. And in time past, a lot of things have been allegedly said and a lot of things have been allegedly done, either for or against the Niger Republic. But currently, the Economic Community of West African States, the ECOWAS, court in Abuja is set to deliver its ruling on interim measures in a case involving the state of Niger Republic and others against the Economic Community of West African States ECOWAS Authority, against its state and its government. Now, the court fixed December 7th, 2023 as the date for the ruling, following a hearing on Monday, November 21st, 2023. Now, represented by Mr. Mukila Yayi and 5 other solicitors, the applicant argued during the hearing that the sanctions imposed by the Economic Community of West African States Authority, led by the Nigerian President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, had adversely affected the Nigerian people. Consequences included shortage of food, shortage of medication, and electricity due to the fact that Nigerians' closure of borders and interruption of electricity supply. Now, in response, the applicants requested tearing court orders compelling the authority of heads of state and government to immediately suspend the sanctions. Now, this information was released by the court on Wednesday. On the same day, the Economic Community of West African States Parliament appealed to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu and other regional leaders to lift the sanctions imposed on the Niger Republic. Now, the chief whip of the Senate, Senator Ali Ndume, conveyed his appeal, emphasizing that the sanctions were negatively impacting on both Niger and 7 other neighboring countries rather, and that the sanctions were initially exposed by the Economic Community of West African States heads of state in July, in protest of the ouster of Niger Republic President Mohamed Bazoum, and by certain military officers led by General Abdurrahmani Tichani, the former president's guard commander. Now, Senator Ndumi highlighted the dire humanitarian situation caused by the sanctions, stating that children and women in the affected regions were facing untold hardship. Now, he called for the reopening of the closed borders between Nigeria and Niger Republic, emphasizing the collective decision by concerned citizens. Now, in the conclusion, the upcoming ruling by the Economic Community of West African States Court on Wednesday, 7th of 2023, holds significance in addressing the ongoing political and humanitarian challenges arising from the sanctions imposed on Niger Republic. Now, the appeal court from the Economic Community of West African States Parliament and Senator Ndume underscores the urgency of resolving the situation for the well-being of the affected population. Indeed, it's an affected population, but do we want to say it's the population of the Niger Republic that is suffering? Because so far so good, the population of Niger Republic is far smaller than that of Nigeria. I think you can actually summarize Niger Republic's population with about 1 or 2 states in Nigeria. And definitely things like this that concerns the leaders, or you have this when the leaders fight or when the elephants fight, the grass would suffer, and that's literally what's going on. And that is why concerned citizens have showed interest in why they need, or why there is a need to resolve the whole dispute. I would call it a dispute because the 2 states at this point are not in agreement because of some certain terms, and Niger Republic, I think they actually had to pledge a treaty with some other countries had to pledge a treaty with them, which was Burkina Faso and Mali, to show support. And like they said, 7 other neighboring countries were actually suffering because of the decision made by the chairman and other leaders of the ECOWAS. Now, concerned citizens actually took to social media to react about this whole Niger Republic, and it's now beginning to feel like it's a Niger Republic Nigerian thing, not a Niger Republic ECOWAS thing, because our president supposedly is the leader of the ECOWAS. So it's now looking more like the Nigerian to ECOWAS kind of war, other than the other than the Nigerian war. It's not looking like the Nigerian and Niger war, and it's causing some certain kind of misplacement, because it's supposed to be something that goes on between the economic community of West African state and not just Nigeria to Niger. So why closing the borders of Nigeria? Just because Niger is not doing what the ECOWAS says. And to some other certain reactions, Nigerians should find a way to start escaping this country, because the military arrangement of Niger is top notch than the military arrangement of Nigeria. They are just wasting their time. I wouldn't want to say the military arrangement of Niger is more focused than that of our Nigerians, because our Nigerian military have literally been doing well so far. But I don't think we'd want to go into any war with any other country, especially we Africans. We know ourselves when it comes to war. We are that kind of people that we would. It's more of a die-hard kind of thing. You get. So moving to another reaction. The ECOWAS community needs to. Okay, the ECOWAS community needs to take things lightly with Niger Republic, because they are also a country which is also sovereign on their own. The fact that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu just managed to get an appointment as the ECOWAS leader does not mean he will start taking decisions that would not favor Nigerians. Why is he closing the Nigerian borders to their fellow African states? If this were to be in the Western world, they would have used dialogue to settle. But look at those Africans acting like miscreants over politics. Okay, I wouldn't want to say we're miscreants acting over politics, you get, because some certain things in some certain places have been resolved that due to dialogue, and some of them due to penalties and a lot of things do. Yes. So okay, moving up here to another reaction. The Niger Republic should take a stand and forget about what ECOWAS think about them. I think they should be producing some resources that can sustain them. But this is me laughing in my language. Okay, this is pure sarcasm. Okay. Finally, on the reaction segment, the ECOWAS community should calm down in their rulings, as the Niger Republic also needs them the way we need them also, because it's definitely affecting individuals, not just the country as a whole. Exactly, it's affecting the mothers and the children, whether we like it or not. So we need to learn to stretch our games to be able to consider others. Anyway, what do you think about this war between the Niger Republic, Nigeria, and ECOWAS? I'm calling it a war because it has to come to an end at some point. What do you think about it? Do well to drop your comments on our comment section, and do well to follow for more upcoming news. Thank you.